When I batch paint, I usually grab all the models that are from a squad, and then I do the base painting first, which is, well, so far so good. So I basically prepare all of them at once with the easy steps where I can be messy, where I don't need to think a lot. And then I suddenly have 3, 4, 5 different miniatures where I can start with the fun stuff. Like with this little guy here, he has this chainmail all over the face, a cool pose. I would actually say he's almost finished, just a little more details need to be painted. And then the base, brown. This is how the bases of my Skaven will look like soon. A little bit of these silver thingies that I bought from the craft store, and then some basing material from the army painter. I'm also looking forward for this guy. I want to keep him mainly black because he seems really cool like that. I just don't know if I paint the cloak black or the armor plates. So yeah. So I have expanded upon that a little bit, so I have a bunch of Skaven painted in black now, but I also have all of these here. So my painting sessions this month usually consisted of starting out with one color. Last time I started with brown, and then I would paint all the bows on these snake men. And maybe I would also pick Elite Belcher, which has dried out as well, just like my blue color pot from GW. You know the paint that's called Warhammer paint now, because apparently Citadel paint is a name that distracts from the fact that it's the only kind of color that you can buy in GW stores. So in order to not confuse people, you here, so I do that. I pick one color and color whatever I have here until I get bored or until it's finished. And during the process, like for example, I started painting up the snake man, and then I was like, yeah, I grab black and base coat this guy in black entirely. And then I still have some paint left, and I just start to base coat this guy, and this guy, and this guy. And then I grabbed some Skaven because I was in this flow. I wasn't really in the mood to pushing further to paint on more details on one of them models that I've already got. So I just grabbed all the Skaven that I got and painted them black until I was either finished or until I was looking at a certain kind of model. And to me, in that batch that was this one and that one, the two that I have now finished, because these looked so cool, and I was like, yeah, okay, then I use a different color and I paint up this guy here, and I can also paint up this guy now with, let's say, Xandri dust and a brown tone and all the other stuff. And yeah, so basically what I'm doing at the moment is I do a bunch of stuff to get into the mood, and then I just spend the rest of the session painting my Orc Shaman, or painting these two Skaven here, or maybe this Potgrot next time. And today I used the same strategy to instead paint up my Winged Alpha, because I really wanted to paint him up, and yeah, now I did it. So maybe this is a tactic that you could use as well. I don't know if there is a name for it. It certainly has elements of batch painting, but it also does not, because it's not like I'm painting the same unit, but I'm still painting a lot of models at the same time, so who knows. So slowly but steady, I will get the Snakemen finished. I'm sure I will get them finished this year, but also a bunch of other models.